Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Sleeping people. Today is fasting day, as Thursday of Rajab. Alhamdulillah. I just been with Maulana Sheikh now, and he gave him very good tiding about Shahrul Rajab. Say this is Allah Almighty month, and this is the most powerful month because it's belonging to Allah Almighty. So with this entrancing, inshallah, we try to do little bit of coffee talk without coffee. You make your coffee by your own. We make the talk and you make the coffee by your own. Alhamdulillah, we are thankful for Allah Almighty that we enter this year with Maulana Sheikh. And we enter the 3 holy months with Maulana Sheikh. Even it was very hard year, but Alhamdulillah, we keep thanking Allah Almighty for whatever He give us. And Alhamdulillah, we are asking to be from the servant of Shakirin, the thankful servants. And we have to ask for it, and we have to work for it, and we have to begging for it. Because we have saying in Turkish wise says, the child doesn't cry, doesn't have food. When the child, he cannot speak, so he cry. And my mother, she was saying, Allah Almighty, He give the power for that small child to let you know what he want by one sentence. It is like, wah. When you say wah, you understand either hungry, angry, or have other things. And that's why, as we are children also, and we are not grown up enough, and we have one sentence also to say, Ya Rabbi, wah! Don't think you are clever to explain yourself by so many words. Allah Almighty, if you say, wah, He will be understanding you. You say, why is coming like this, Tajalli? Now I understand also, because just have a new grandchild, so yeah. All the suhbah is going from the grandchild. So, to make us, to put ourselves in the clever point, Allah Almighty, He never like it. That's why Allah Almighty, He like the humble people. He doesn't like the proud people, and He doesn't like the people say we know everything. You say this one, I have this one against it. You say this one, I have this one against it. You say this one, I have this one against it. This Allah Almighty will never lie. Especially with Allah Almighty field. Don't try to be smart. Even you are mistaken, you can say, Ya Rabbi, I'm mistaken, and wah, I'm asking for forgiveness. Then might be forgiven, but we are sure that Allah Almighty will forgive. Because Allah Almighty, it doesn't think like us. He say, come to me, I forgive you. Come to me, I forgive you. Come to me, I forgive you. You have to come. This is, you step. What you will do, you come. If you don't come, so that means there is no intention to get that forgiven. If you are doing something wrong and you know it, don't run away. You come to Allah Almighty. Because there is no way to run away from Him. So it's better to come by your feet. Wah! This is not sohbah, this is coffee talk. So that's why we can say anything. Freely. And by asking Allah Almighty forgiveness, Allah Almighty also, He reward us. And He tell the angel, look, my servant still coming to me and ask for forgiveness. Reward him. Not only forgive him, and also take your gifts. This is Allah. This is Allah. This is Allah Almighty. This is how we know and how they taught us. So that's why the love for Allah Almighty is great. Nothing can compare with Allah Almighty love. Because I was saying to George, I see you in the dream one day, and she said, what is the dream? Say, you've been telling me أحلى معبود يعبد. It's in Arabic. She was saying this to me in the dream. And I was saying, MashaAllah, it is so beautiful words. That's the most magnificent, the most beautiful, the most extreme, most that you will worship. That's Allah Almighty. Cannot be something better. Cannot be. No way. Alhamdulillah. So she said, George, she was telling me, I didn't know this. Say, no, I tell you this in dream. But now I'm telling you in reality. Now I'm sharing this one with you also. Alhamdulillah, this is the best sharing, that to know to who are worshipping. To know. And Alhamdulillah, after a long time, I start to make sajda, and I'm very happy. Why? Because really, it's a big mess to sit in the chair and pray without making sajda. Sajda is very important. And it is the closest point to Allah Almighty. The closest point to Allah Almighty. That's why Maulana Shaykh was saying, are you praying? No, Sayyidi, I'm not praying. Okay. You pray Subuh, the morning prayer. And then you go out of the house. I say, I cannot do. Okay, make sajda at least. Some people say, we don't know, we cannot do. Okay, when you wake up, put your head in the pillow and say, Ya Rabbi, this is for you. Even this, he is making it say, don't reserve this here to anybody. Reserve it for Allah Almighty. This for Allah Almighty. The sajda is for Allah Almighty. Whatever you do, whatever. This, Ya Rabbi, is for you. So simple. Maulana Shaykh is making it so simple, so simple, so simple. Just to make it happening. To give you this opportunity, to give anybody this opportunity to say, Ya Rabbi, once upon a time, I put my head in the pillow and say, this is for you, Ya Rabbi. And that will be forgiveness for him in Qiyamah Day. This is very small, very simple. This, it will be like carte blanche in Qiyamah Day. Say yes, and Allah Almighty, He's waiting for only single smallest excuse. Even you don't realize it, but Allah Almighty, He recorded for you, for your benefit, to save us from the hand of the shaitan. Because the shaitan, he say, Ya Rabbi, I'm going and I'm promising you that I will put all your Bani Adam, the children of Adam, in hell. I will work. And he's working. He's very active. He is the most active one. Shaitan. You cannot imagine how he is active. Just to put Bani Adam in Jahannam. Allah Almighty, very relaxed.
Okay.
This is the power. When you are powerful, you don't have to be so much active. There's no comparison. But it's just to make us to understand only. To our minor minds, very small minds. So to understand, just to make it more understandable. And Allah Almighty, He is taking any small excuse. Even maybe you take one stone from the street and say, this stone might hurt anybody, without knowing. Take this, put it beside, and say, oh, maybe it will be some good things I done. Or you don't realize. This also could be entrance for paradise. And there is one nice story about this matter. For Allah Almighty, how He behave for His servants. One day, one of the awliya, he passed away. And his murid, one of his murid, he saw him in a dream. And he was, that awliya who was telling his murid, look who is my paradise neighbor. And he was looking for him. He was also, the murid, he was also high rank one, like me. And he was saying, yes, let me see who's your paradise neighbor. And he looked familiar face. One lady, but this lady, she was not good lady. She was other things lady. And he said, Subhanallah, how can be, Ya Sayyidi? And he was telling him, this lady, she was traveling from city to city, and she saw few dogs, and they've been waiting in the mouth of the well, water well. And the water was so deep, and they were so thirsty, these animals. And she went down from her carriage, and she take her shoes and drop it slowly, slowly to the well, and get some water and feed these animals. Allah Almighty, He make her, because of that mercy for that animals that been almost dying from the thirsty, that she give mercy for Allah creating animals, Allah Almighty, He rewards her to be my paradise member. Such a high rank. And subhanallah, you never know what goodness you do and where it will put you, which level will put you. You never know. This is Allah Almighty. This is Allah Almighty, and we cannot measure in our minor minds. Not at all. That's why we are hoping to be from Shakirin. When you are from Shakirin, you are all the time in good hand. Why? Because you are option. You are option that Allah Almighty will upgrade your place. Now, those days is very familiar in the planes. You buy economy class and finally you find yourself in business class. You've been upgraded. Allah Kareem. So be shakirin to be all the time upgraded. Alhamdulillah. Shukr ya Rabbi. Shukr alhamdulillah. And be tawbah like me to be forgiven. Tawbah ya Rabbi. Tawbah astaghfirullah. If you are thinking all the time that you are in need to be forgiven, all the time ask Ya Rabbi, Tawbah Ya Rabbi, Tawbah Astaghfirullah, like I'm doing. I think I need to be in the forgiven side all the time. It's very important for me, and inshallah for you too. My brother, he is all the time Shukr Ya Rabbi, Shukr Alhamdulillah, so he is in the safe side. It is like this. You never know. So inshallah, Allah Kareem, upgrade. ومن الله التوفيق بحرمة الحبيب وحرمة الفاتحة. اللهم صل وسلم على نبينا محمد عليه السلام صلاة تدوم وتهدى إليه ممر الليالي وطول الدوام اللهم صل وسلم على نبينا محمد عليه السلام صلاة تدوم وتهدى إليه ممر الليالي وطول الدوام اللهم صل وسلم على نبينا محمد عليه السلام صلاة تدوم وتهدى إليه ممر الليالي وطول الدوام وصل يا ربي وسلم على جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين وآل كل أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين. الفاتحة. السلام عليكم. تقبل الله.